Greetings everyone. Welcome to our screencast on the project E912. In this project, we have worked on two things. One was improving score views so that students as well as faculty get a more comprehensive gist of the scores that have been assigned to a student on any particular assignment. And the second was testing of the scores functionality that was required for fetching scores into views and the display, that is basically the views in our MVC architecture, testing the models as well as views. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what changes we have made. Okay, so right now we are looking at the login page of Expertisa, and our username and password are admin and Expertisa respectively. As you see, I've already entered them in the fields. So I'm going to click on login. Currently logged in as an admin. You can see the user here as admin, and I have the logout option. Along with that, I have the option to look at few questionnaires, courses, and assignments. First of all, we are going to impersonate a user and see how view my scores view. That is how scores are being displayed for a student. Name 73. So this is one of the users that has already been populated into my database. And the way I know I've impersonated the user is that automatically the user option here changes to name 73, and I can see the revert option right there, by which I can go back to being an admin anytime. I want to see the scores of a user, so I'm going to his assignments. We select semester project design, anything randomly. I mean, as long as the database has been populated with scores for any particular assignment, you will be able to see the scores for that assignment. And I select your scores option. Generally this takes a while as all the reviews have to be called upon, questions scores from the questionnaires have to be retrieved, so this takes a while. Okay, so we're here. As you see, this is one of the first pages that we've changed. This page didn't exist. Earlier, when someone clicked on your scores, redirected to the submitted work page. Right now, we have added a weighted average page wherein we are giving a straight comprehensive overview of the average percentage that the team or the user has obtained in various phases of his assignment, like submitted work, review, author feedback, teammate review, weighted average, etc. The reason why you see nulls here is because for these phases of the assignment, scores have not yet been given. Like for submitted work, reviews have been performed, and hence we have an average score that shows a whole average of all the reviews that have been performed so far. Whereas there have not been any meta reviews or feedback that has been given on reviews or teammate reviews performed on this assignment, and hence these fields are being shown as nil right now. So for each of the phases, there are separate tabs: submitted work, reviewing, author feedback, teammate review. The reviewing tab. In the reviewing tab, you will notice name of the contributor of the assignment as well as an average and a range between which these scores for reviews have been obtained in the meta review phase. Same goes for author feedback and teammate review. So that's it for the views of student. This is how a student views his scores. Now let us go back and see how a faculty views the scores of a student for any particular assignment. So I'm going to revert here. So we are back at the admin's homepage right now. Now I want to view all the students' scores for a particular assignment. So I go on here and expand the assignments tab. Here I can select any random assignment and then I can view the scores for that assignment for many students. So I'm going to take one for random. And then this is the view scores option that we need to select in order to view the scores. So when I click on this, I get a list of teams and an average of their scores. If I want in detail analysis of each of their scores, I just click on the plus button here, and then I have their averages in each phase as well as their total weighted average. So this can be done for all the teams here. This is how the faculty can view the scores with details of each phase for all the students for a particular assignment. So coming to the testing that we've done two types of testing basically, the models testing and integration testing using Capybara. So we've used RSpec for these tests. In the models, we have tested the various methods that our views are using in order to render scores. So these typically involve, of course, the score model, the questionnaire model, and sometimes the assignment model. In the integration test, we have put up the scenario of how a user logs in and how an admin as well as a student views his scores for any particular assignment.